Hi everyone, this is Kristen with the Tech Reviewer, and today I'm here with some really great protective cases from CASETiFY for the new iPhone 16 Pro. So you've got the impact case. This one's a fan favorite. Slim, lightweight, great hand feel. It's rated for an 8.2 foot drop, and it's rated 4X military grade. Got a bunch of great colors here, as well as, of course, tons of print options because it's a CASETiFY case. And then if you want to go just a little bit bigger, you're going to get a whole lot more drop protection with the Bounce case. 21.3 feet of drop protection, rated 6X military grade. Again, great hand feel, tons of great colors, as well as print and custom text options. And then finally, you can go absolutely crazy with drop protection with the new Ultra Bounce. This one is 32.8 foot drop protective. It is rated 10X military grade, which means it's rated to survive 264 foot drops at various angles. So really impressive there. This one also comes with integrated lens protection to keep your precious camera safe. And the redesigned bumpers on this allow this to be fully compatible with CASETiFY's Ultra Bounce utility system. So you've got the Ultra Bounce utility lanyard, Ultra Bounce carabiner clip, and Ultra Bounce carabiner keychain. So really great options here from CASETiFY. Let's take a closer look. Looking first at the impact case for the 16 Pro here in the lovely sky blue and purple options. So this is a really nice case, excellent feel in the hand. You've got a rigid polycarbonate back and softer TPU sides. Construction-wise, you can see we've got these little spots here on the sides in the TPU. Those are from the recycled phone cases that are used in the construction of this case, part of CASETiFY's ReCASETiFY program, where they take old phone cases and make them into new phone cases. So really excellent initiative by CASETiFY. You got a spot up here where you can put a phone charm. This case is going to be MagSafe. And then if you look closely, you can see we got this line of special protective material that goes around the perimeter. This is CASETiFY's EcoShock, and that is what gives this case its 8.2 feet of drop protection, rated 4X military grade. So just a really nice case from CASETiFY. This case is going to be really easy to put on your phone. You want to start on your left-hand side and then make sure that your top and bottom corners are in place, and then go over to your right-hand corners and then press those on. Once on, we've got a really nice fit on here. You really don't have much give anywhere except over your camera control button. But other than that, nice tight fit, and you've got a good amount of lip. So I don't currently have a screen protector on here. If I did, I'd have a little bit less lip. But even with a screen protector, I think you're going to have plenty of lip to protect your screen. Looking down here at the port openings, these are nicely positioned and nicely sized asymmetrical port openings for the asymmetrical port design of the phone, so that's excellent. You're also not going to have any issue with most USB-C cables. I think everything should be great there. And then going around here to the side, you got the recycling statement. You also have a nice amount of grip here. You can see that cool EcoShock through here, as well as the little specks of the recycled phone cases. Our buttons have a slit button design, so that means potentially dirt or dust could get in there, but they are very responsive. Everything works well, and we do have a covered action button here. And then looking at the view from the top, everything looks great. Nice amount of lip around the screen. Going over to the other side, you do have that dedicated side socket for your phone charm. So you could put phone charms here if that's what you're into. Really nice feature. Then your side button works really well, nice and responsive. And then you've got a wide, shallow opening here for the camera control. For me, at least for my size fingers, I'm not having any issue in accessing your button. And then I think you do have sufficient protection here for the area because you've got a high lip here at the back. But you have a low lip at the front, which means that this area is quite easily accessible. So I think that CASETiFY did a good job with this implementation. Looking at the back of the case, this translucent polycarbonate looks absolutely lovely, does a great job in showing off the beauty of your iPhone, but this type of material does tend to scratch and show fingerprints relatively easily. So one way to minimize the appearance of that is to go with a print option. CASETiFY has about 1,000 print options available, and if you have a print on the back of your case, you're going to notice fingerprints and scratches a whole lot less, at least I do. So I think that that is a great way to make your case your own. phone as well as just generally make it look better. And as far as your rear camera, you have plenty of protection here, no problem there, and lots of CASETiFY branding there. Overall, we just have a lovely look and feel with this case. Nice slim profile. This case is going to support regular Qi wireless charging as well as MagSafe charging, so no issues there. Everything is going to work great. CASETiFY also has a variety of other fun MagSafe accessories. They have magnetic wireless chargers that are the same size as Apple's chargers and come in great prints. And CASETiFY also has some really cool MagSafe power banks. Love this one that is mirrored. So you definitely have some really cool MagSafe options here from CASETiFY. Removing this case is not difficult. You want to start in your top right-hand corner, press that off, go down to your bottom right-hand corner, press that off, and then take out your phone. Checking this out in the beautiful purple option, just to show you how it looks. Again, just a lovely look. Beautiful case. So there's always going to be a concern with lighter colored TPU sides as to whether they're going to turn yellow over time, and this pale purple I'm really not sure about. I feel like the sky blue we just looked at probably isn't going to have much color change over time. This lighter purple color might, but it certainly looks beautiful now. And then the back of the case, this polycarbonate, that's not going to turn yellow. Scratching is your issue, fingerprints are your issue, but yellowing should not be an issue for polycarbonate. So at least you don't have to worry about that. And then of course, as I was saying, if you have a print option on here, like this really cool print we have on here, then I think that any fingerprints or scratches are going to be a lot less noticeable because your eye is going to be drawn to the print. Moving on to CASETiFY's Bounce cases, these are among my favorite cases for the iPhone 16 Pro. So you got 21.3 feet of drop protection, and these are rated 6X military grade, so just lovely cases. They are also very slim and lightweight. Got a lot of color choices here, and of course all of those wonderful CASETiFY prints. And comparing the Bounce with the Impact cases we were just looking at, you have a really small increase in size that is going to give you a whole lot more drop protection. So these are going to be the same width, they are the same thickness. The only difference is really those bounce corners. So as you can see, they're jutting outwards. And if you don't take the bounce corners into consideration, the case is the same size as the Impact. So you're just really looking at these super protective bounce corners, and that is what's going to give you the 21.3 feet of drop protection for your Bounce, 6X military grade, as opposed to 8.2 with the Impact and 4X military grade. So it's a really huge bump up in protection for a small increase in size. Other than that, you're looking at pretty much the same sort of construction that you have with the Impact. So you've got that hard, clear polycarbonate back, and then the sides are made of TPU. So here you no longer have the EcoShock. There's a different type of construction that is being used here. This is the new Tessalock. So Tessalock's not going to be any more protective than EcoShock, but it is going to give greater durability and greater longevity. So these are going to be tougher, longer lasting cases. And of course, you've got those bounce corners. These deform upon impact to give you additional protection for your iPhone. And again, 21.3 feet of drop protection for such a slim and lightweight case is really very impressive. Of course, this case is going to be MagSafe. You're going to have protection for your rear camera, and you've got that spot for a phone charm. Putting your phone in this case is quite easy, just the same as with the Impact. Start on your left-hand side and then clip on your right-hand corners. Once on, you got a good fit on here. You have some give over your port openings and most noticeably over the camera control area because your TPU is relatively thin here. But other than that, I think we've got quite a good fit here. You have a good amount of lip surrounding the screen. Should be nicely protective. So looking down here at our port openings, the same nicely positioned, nicely sized port openings that we had with the Impact. So everything should be great here in terms of access for your USB-C cable. And then going around the sides, you've got these bounce corners that jut outwards, giving you extra protection. You got your recycling statement as you go up the side here, and then you can see the cool tessellux pattern here as you go up. Again, this is going to give you greater durability, greater longevity for the phone case, so that's cool. The buttons here have a slit button design, which can let in dirt or dust, but they are very responsive. And then going up here to the top, so I love the way the tessellux pattern looks here. I think it looks really cool. And then obviously you've got your bounce corners. They give you a nice amount of grip, something to hold on to. I think that they look nice. And then going over here to the side, you got your spot for your phone charm. You've got a nicely responsive side button. And then you got your cutout here for your camera control button. So this again is quite easy to access. It's a nice, wide, shallow opening. I don't think that anything is going to get in the way of you using the camera control. It's nice and easy to operate. So that's really cool. And then looking at the back of the case, again, this translucent polycarbonate does a wonderful job in showing off your iPhone. I'm loving this lovely baby blue color we got going on here. There is going to be a tendency to scratch and show fingerprints, but you're going to be a little bit helped also by your bounce corners on here. These are going to help hold the majority of the back of the phone case very slightly above a flat surface when this is lying on its back, and that's going to help with everyday scratching. And then also, of course, if you choose to go with a print design, I think that it's going to make any scratching or fingerprints less noticeable. And there are so many great print designs to choose from with CASETiFY. So you got plenty of protection here for your rear camera. Everything looks great there. And of course, this case, just like the impact case, is going to work perfectly with regular Qi wireless charging as well as MagSafe charging because it's a MagSafe case. So you're not going to have any problems there. It's also going to work great with other MagSafe accessories such as this snappy ring holder. This has always been one of my favorite ones from CASETiFY. It's a nice ring holder and it also is kind of a stand as well, and you can play with it. So that's cool. Got nice strong magnets on here. Really nice case from CASETiFY. And then checking out some of the other lovely bounce cases that CASETiFY sent me out. We got this beautiful Primrose Pink one in a beautiful floral design. It's going to look great on my white titanium 16 Pro. So just a beautiful, beautiful case. So I'm a little worried about the TPU on here, whether it's going to turn yellow over time. It might start to a little bit because the pink is fairly light colored, but it sure looks beautiful. And then looking at the back, this is just a lovely case. One of so many print designs available from CASETiFY. Lovely slim profile, good amount of grip on here. Just a really nice case from CASETiFY. If pink is not your thing, we've got a clear case here with black sides. The advantage of going with a black-sided case is that you don't have to worry about it changing color, yellowing, anything like that. So if you are very concerned about TPU yellowing, black is always the safest choice. So here you've got plain black sides, and then looking at the back, perfect clear back on here. Again, this makes your phone look really fantastic. And then we've got another color of blue here. This is the Cobalt Blue bounce case. So this looks really nice. Such a deep, dark, beautiful blue color. Just stunning. I think maybe this color blue is my favorite. But honestly, I like all the blues. They're all really, really nice. And then finally, we have another baby blue one here. This time in a beautiful print. This one makes me feel like I'm on vacation looking at it. Vacation at the seaside. Just a lovely case here from CASETiFY. And you gotta love that 21.3 foot drop protection, 6X military grade. Lots to love. So for those of you out there who are fans of blue like I am, so just to show you the three colors of blue side by side, you got sky blue here, that's kind of your medium blue there in your impact case. And here in the two bounce case colors, we've got our baby blue, nice light blue, and then your darker, more vivid cobalt blue. And again, putting your bounce case and your impact case side by side. Both of these are going to be really protective, but your impact case is going to give you the 8.2 feet of drop protection, and it's rated 4X military grade. Your bounce case is going to give you 21.3 feet of drop protection and rated 6X military grade. But just to tell you again, the only real difference size-wise here are the bounce corners. The actual case itself is going to be the same size. So same height, same width, same thickness. You just have those bounce corners that are sticking off of it. And they do give you a whole lot more protection. Finally, looking at CASETiFY's newly redesigned Ultra Bounce case for the iPhone 16 Pro, here in the two available colors of black and indigo. So this is CASETiFY's ultimate case in terms of protection. It's rated for a 32.8 foot drop, and it is 10X military grade, and that means that it's rated to survive 260 4-foot drops. So really crazy. You also have integrated camera protection here, so that's excellent. The case is MagSafe, and in total you have 6 layers of protection here. Really impressive case. So if you want to compare this to last year's Ultra Bounce case, you can see side by side with the 15 Pro version, you have quite a different bumper system on here. So the bumper system was redesigned so that it would make this case compatible with the new Ultra Bounce utility system. So there's an Ultra Bounce utility lanyard where you can just clip the utility lanyard here into the bumpers. You don't have to use a strap card. And then there's also an Ultra Bounce Carabiner. There's an Ultra Bounce Carabiner keychain, all kinds of cool stuff that you can clip onto here. And you can clip other things onto the utility lanyard like your AirPods Pro or whatever. Lots of functionality here. So putting my phone in here in the Indigo version of the Ultra Bounce, it's not difficult. So just start on your left-hand side and then clip on your right-hand corners. Once on, we got a good fit overall, nice and tight. There is a little bit of give over your port openings as well as over your camera control area. But other than that, really good fit. You've got plenty of lip on here to protect your screen, no problems there. And overall, you got a good look and feel. So going down here to the port openings, everything looks good here. So you're not going to have any issue plugging in most USB-C cables. I think everything's going to fit well there. And then going around to the side, you have these very large Ultra Bounce corners. So they are a little bit unwieldy, but they're going to give you that 32.8 feet of drop protection, which is just amazing. So I think that they're definitely worth it. Plus, of course, you can connect your Ultra Bounce lanyard and other Ultra Bounce utility items to here. So they're actually really useful as well. Going up the sides, we got our recycling statement because, of course, you've got recycled content in your Ultra Bounce, just like with CASETiFY's other cases. And then going up here to our buttons, nice and responsive for your volume up and down, as well as for your action button, nice and clicky. Looking at the top, so this is just all bumper all the time up here, all the way across. Going around the sides, you got a spot here for a phone charm if you want to attach one there. You got your side button, nice and responsive, and then you've got your camera control area. So this one, you've got a little bit more of a dip than on the other cases that we looked at. And you still have that high lip at the back, low lip at the front design. I'm still finding that it's easy to access in this case. I'm not finding a problem. Basically, you just slide your finger along in this trough here, and then you're able to access things. I'm not noticing really any hindrance in using it with this cutout that we have here with the Ultra Bounce case. Looking at the back of the case, you've got this crystal clear polycarbonate, which is offset with this brilliant indigo color. I think everything looks really nice. So polycarbonate obviously tends to scratch, but because you have these ridges here on the sides, when you put this on its back, it's going to keep the majority of this polycarbonate slightly raised above a flat surface, and so you're going to have less scratching over time, so that's good. And of course, there's obviously print designs for this as well. You got a lot of options from CASETiFY. So you're going to have complete protection here for your rear camera. Your camera quality should be fine as long as you keep the lenses clean, but of course, if the lenses get dirty, then your camera quality is going to suffer. Of course, these cases are going to work perfectly with regular Qi wireless charging as well as MagSafe charging. No issues there. And then, of course, you're also going to be able to use them with other MagSafe accessories. You got MagSafe power banks from CASETiFY. Love this mirrored finish on here. Looks really great. 5,000 milliamp hours, so that's nice. And then you've also got MagSafe accessories such as this snappy ring holder that I was showing you before. This one is really fun. It's kind of like a fidget tool as well as a nice ring holder, and it's kind of a stand in a pinch. So lots to love here from CASETiFY. To remove this case, I usually start at the bottom rather than the top corners because you can't put your finger through the camera opening to push the phone out, but it's still not difficult to take off. And then checking this out in black, we got a nice amount of grip here on the sides. You've got serious drop protection with those Ultra Bounce corners. And then a very serious look with the black and white here on the back on my white titanium iPhone. Overall, just a really cool looking case from CASETiFY. So comparing these cases side by side, you got your Ultra Bounce with a 32.8 feet of drop protection, you got your Bounce with a 21.3 feet of drop protection, and then you got your Impact coming in at 8.2 feet of drop protection. There's actually not a huge difference in size between them. Obviously, your Ultra Bounce is going to be bigger, but it's going to offer so much more drop protection, and most of the size really is just in those bumpers. So you compare the Bounce and the Ultra Bounce side by side. They are more or less the same size, except for the fact that the Ultra Bounce is thicker. But most of the rest of the size difference is just going to be in those Ultra Bounce corners, particularly on the top where the Ultra Bounce corners go all the way across the top versus the Bounce corners are just in the corners. And then if you were going to compare the Ultra Bounce with the Impact case, then you would see a more stark difference here because you've got 0 bumpers there on your Impact. So you definitely have a bigger case with your Ultra Bounce as compared to the Impact, but you just have a whole lot more functionality with the ability to clip things onto things using the Ultra Bounce utility system. And then having the assurance of that 32.8 feet of drop protection, 10x military grade. So really nice cases here from CASETiFY. You have the option of customizing them from CASETiFY's enormous print library. You can put custom text as well. And you can use your 16 Pro with the assurance that your phone is going to be well protected. So lots to love here from CASETiFY. Again, we've been looking at a variety of products from CASETiFY for the iPhone 16 Pro. These products are all available directly from CASETiFY. The newly redesigned Ultra Bounce case is priced at $102, which is a reduction in price from last year, and comes in 2 color options, black and indigo. The Bounce case is going to be priced at $82 and comes in a black-sided, clear-backed version, one in Primrose Pink, a baby blue option, a Cobalt Blue option, a deep green, and a matte black. The Impact case for the iPhone 16 Pro is priced at $72 and is currently available in 4 colors, clear with black sides, sky blue, purple, and matte black. All these cases can be customized with graphics from CASETiFY's enormous print library or with custom text options, and you can save 15% on your CASETiFY purchase by using the link especially for my viewers, www.casetify.com/thetechreviewer. Many thanks to CASETiFY for sponsoring this video. If you have any questions about these products or anything else, please feel free to put them in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to answer them. And let me know what you think about CASETiFY's new lineup. Which case do you like best? I've got a lot more case and screen protector videos for the iPhone 16 Pro coming up, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thanks so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.